You thought it was time for the investigation, but...
Hey, it's updated. You got like a nice cover page now. It's pretty sweet.
Just as I thought, you amateurs need this, right?
What the hell is the Monokuma file?
Jeez, explaining the rules all the time really breaks my bones. Well, it's not like I have bones in the first place. Like, don't even make me say such lame jokes. Let's see. The Monokuma file contains precise and detailed information regarding the dead body.
Detailed. Can I think about how it said like nothing? It only had 1 or 2 lines about the death sometimes.
I brought it to ya so you guys can smoothly proceed with the investigation. I'm such a nice guy. I'm so nice I want to be known as Mother Teresa of the mascot world.
Screw off.
Nice, you say? You're just a selfish meanie. My. Mono me the meaningless mascot. You're still here? Don't put me in the meaningless mascot genre. Come on, let's go. Your turn is already up. Hurry up and get the hell out of here with me. Ouchie, don't pull my ears. They're gonna come off.
They're finally gone. The Monokuma file, huh? Anyway, I guess I should look it over just in case. Oh my god, it's touchscreen! The victim's body was discovered in the dining hall of the old building near the Hotel Mirai. The estimated time of death is 11:30 p.m. The victim was repeatedly stabbed over 10 times. Wow. Between the throat and the abdominal region, resulting in death. Aside from that, the body has no other external injuries and no chemicals such as poison were detected. So, Byakuya is really dead. Damn it! You promised there wouldn't even be one victim! Why'd you end up being one? And now, I'll never know what you were going to say to me. Oh no. Well, he said he wasn't gonna let us become victims, so up until his death, he was fulfilling that promise. I cannot talk to others about my past. I suspect that my skeptical nature is partly to blame. Distrusting others and being distrusted in return. For a long time, my life has been a living hell. It was inevitable that I would end up this way. In the end, what did he even mean? Could it be?
Even so, if there really is a traitor, isn't that gosh darn awful? Pretending to be your ally and tricking you guys, it can't be helped if someone like that gets killed, right?
A traitor? No way. Just because he said a lot of serious things, it doesn't mean he was a traitor. What am I thinking? Anyway, we need to carefully examine everything. That's right. I need to do it. If we're gonna survive this, we need to do it. I have to prepare myself for the worst. Oh, Byakuya, what if that was the real one? Holy shit! Oh, okay, calm down. Like, I'm just thinking, okay, I spent like nearly 60 hours on Danganronpa 1. Are you telling me that someone I spent 60 hours with is dead now? Like, I keep thinking he's not the real Byakuya, but a part of me at the back of my mind, I can't be sure, right? So, this is all just... Oh my god. It kind of reminds me of, the very first murder in Danganronpa. Like, you know how when you get exposed to things a lot, you start to get desensitized, right? So, in the second, third, fourth, whatever trials, I was like, oh no, someone's dead again. But that first trial, when we opened the door, the bathroom door, and saw Sayaka's dead body, my own body, my heart dropped to like the bottom of my stomach, if that's the right expression for it. It was just, and now it's similar, because I'm so scared that's really Byakuya. Hey! It's open! Ah, this is the metal case Byakuya had with him. I believe he said it was made of duralumin. The last time I saw it, it was closed, but there are a lot of odd things inside this case, like a nightstick and pepper spray. That's probably where the night vision goggle was. So, Byakuya was... What was he planning? What's this? A hard plastic case, but it's just a case. The inside is empty. It's the goggles. I wonder what was inside. But the one thing that really catches my attention is... this small key. It must be the key to the other duralumin case. That other case was in the office, and all of the dangerous collected items were inside of it. If the key to that duralumin case is right there, here, then it's unlikely that the murder weapon used to kill Byakuya was taken from that case. Yeah, the knife that Byakuya is near Byakuya is the one that was missing from the equipment list, right? He mentioned earlier that there was one thing... Oh wait, that was a skewer though, not a knife, right? Which means the weapons inside the duralumin case aren't related to Byakuya's murder. Even so, I still don't get it. Why did Byakuya have this duralumin case in the first place? A case packed with all of the security equipment. Maybe he was being extra cautious just in case? No, that can't be right. That's way too overboard. Could he have known something was going to happen beforehand? It does seem that way, because evidently he was planning for something. But did he know that something was gonna happen, or was he planning for something to happen? Like, was he gonna be the perpetrator of what's to happen? And because of that, he went to all this trouble to be extra careful. Gundam hasn't said a single word this whole time. Oh, Hellhound Earring! Answer my call! Is this effort futile as well? Hey, are you still looking for the earring you dropped? It's not a mere earring, it is the Hellhound Earring. Long ago, in a faraway land, a beast known as the Hellhound was feared by all, even by he who summoned it. Well, this is certainly random. The Hellhound tore its way through innumerable battlefields, its fangs glistening with blood. And his drenched, blood-red fur would dry in the howling winds of loneliness. When I finally tamed that diabolic beast, I received an earring to commemorate that event. The Hellhound Earring. So that I may never forget that night I battled the fearsome Pomeranian, I wear that earring at all times. Was that really about a freaking Pomeranian? I understand if it's important to you, but for now, we need to investigate. Where is it? Where did it disappear to? Maybe it fell underneath the floor? The carpet didn't cover the whole floor. It might have fallen through the gaps between the exposed floorboards. So that's what transpired. Such a clever little bauble. Gundam laughed uproariously as he walked toward the wall and pressed his head against the gaps in the floor and peered beneath the floorboards. Ah, there it is! I have found it! Truly, that is the Hellhound Earring. It seems God exists for my benefit. I see. Good for you. However, how do I recover it? I cannot fit my arm through this opening. Were I to use a tool, it would probably not reach either. Then maybe you should just give up. Give what? What? The world? I meant give up the earring. Fool! Have you not yet realized? The world would come to an end if the human race were ever to lose that earring! You humans are so satisfied with clothing yourselves in layers of false knowledge. But even with all those layers, you will still not survive the winter. Do you think this guy would get along with Hifumi? Why am I being scolded? It was foolish of me to rely on you fools. Fine, I shall do something about it on my own. Now if you'll excuse me, I must go save the world. He wants that earring back by any means necessary. His determination is truly inspiring. But it'll be nice if he actually helped me with the investigation. Wow, even that's relevant? Gaps in the floorboard. Well, if we're talking about gaps in the floorboard, that's only on the perimeter of the room. 'Cause there's carpet everywhere else. Huh. Mahiru, are you alright? Yeah, I'm fine. Is that what you expected me to say? Because I feel terrible! 1 minute, Byakuya is alive and well, and in an instant, something awful suddenly happens! Of course I'm not fine! And not only that, but whoever killed him is one of us, right? That hasn't been determined yet. It's already been determined! You've already accepted it, haven't you? And we have to find out who the killer is. Find out which friend killed our friend. I don't like it either, but we won't survive if we don't go through with it. It's not just for yourself. We have to do it to protect all of us. If I had only acted calmer during the blackout, Byakuya might still be alive. This whole thing would have never happened. Stop blaming yourself. Nothing good will come out of it. Jeez. Getting cheered up by a boy isn't like me at all. Hey Hajime, forget about what I just said, okay? Yeah, that's fine. I got it. Anyway, I won't dwell on it for now. I can't become a burden to everyone. Plus, there might be a clue that only I have access to. A clue? Photos. The ones I took just before the blackout, remember? Oh, that is beautiful. Photos. Great way to preserve how a scene looked before, the whole thing happened. Oh yeah, the pictures. Want to see them? I have a digital camera so I can show them to you right now. Really? Please. I'm trying to look for what's wrong with the picture, but it's not going to be that easy, is it? The AC? The AC's been featured quite a bit, I feel like. Like in the office, there's AC, and oh my god, is Hyoko drinking wine? What's wrong with the picture? I don't know, I can't tell. Let's see. It's this photo. And this one. I can't really tell where she took the pictures from, but... Okay, Byakuya's standing there. Mikan looks kind of scary. I don't know what she looks kind of mad. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong. I don't think we're meant to be able to tell. I took these two photos right before the blackout, but... Huh? Is something wrong? I didn't realize it until now, but right before the blackout, Byakuya was... standing in a totally different place than where we found him. Did he die during the blackout or after the blackout? Because after the blackout, we got completely distracted by Mikan. So... Wasn't his body under that table with the lamp on top of it? The one underneath the monitor? Prior to that, Byakuya was standing along the wall farthest away from the table. Ooh, standing along the wall. Then he might have dropped something into the floorboards. You're right. That's pretty far. There's something. Everyone's standing position before the blackout might be a huge clue. Hey, can you approximate everyone's standing position from these photos? Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. It'll be hard to understand from the photos alone, so it might be better for me to plot it out. Thank you, God! For people with shitty spatial intelligence like me, this is a godsend. But would that actually provide a clue? I don't know yet, but I feel like it could. Hurry, hand it over. Got it, then leave it to me. That's pretty much the only job I can do anyway. Thank you. Alright, now that that's decided, You better work hard on your investigation too. How much longer are you planning to stand around? Do you understand what's going on? You gotta find out how Byakuya died. Yeah, I know, but... It's good she's all fired up now, but she's a totally different person now than when she was feeling down. She can boss me around all she wants. I would really like to have someone who can just tell me what to do in my life so I don't have to think about it that much, so I like her. Okay, I know this is very like immersion breaking and all, but I gotta check on the pet. Stupid thing pooped already. Is this thing still gonna grow? Yeah, okay, there's still 1,300 steps. Okay, sure. You keep doing your thing, Snake Emmy. Okay, well, are you gonna plot out the thing? Oh, sorry. Okay. Yeah, okay. Where Byakuya was standing before the blackout is really far away from the table. Okay. I know. Hey, Nagito. Hey, Hajime. There's something I want to run by you. Before the blackout occurred, Byakuya was in the dining hall with the rest of us, right? Yeah, that's right. And if Byakuya's dead body was discovered after the blackout, then don't you think he died during the blackout? Well, now that you mention it... I was so busy focusing on the fact that Teru wasn't talking, but he wasn't talking because he was in the kitchen, I guess. Totally distracting me from the fact that Byakuya wasn't talking. But why was Byakuya's body under a table? Even if the killer tried to hide him, it's not like he would have stayed hidden forever. Isn't it confusing? You're absolutely right. It seems finding out exactly what happened during the blackout is key to solving the mystery. There's no way I'd know. It was so dark during the blackout, I couldn't see a thing. Although, if seeing was impossible, then there's a possibility someone might have heard something. Heard something? Are you talking about her? Ibuki? When we first met her, she was saying something about her ears. I must investigate my classmate's body. Yes, I'm the one who has medical knowledge. That's why I need to do it. To do it somehow. Before you start, why don't you calm down a bit? You're right. I need to calm down first. I'm careless enough as it is. That's pretty obvious from how you fell earlier. I'm terribly sorry about that, for showing you something so unsightly. You made me remember it again! Don't do that to her, man. Remembering cringe things in your life, leave people alone. Leave people alone. Oh my god, we don't need to see this again. I made such a fool of myself in front of everyone. Forget making a fool of yourself. How in the world did you end up like that? Well, I got startled by the blackout, slipped on the carpet, and once I was struggling to get back up... It's so embarrassing! Please erase it from your memory. Got it. Even if you ask me, I won't be able to forget it so easily. Why would you say that? Sorry. You're such an asshole, Hajime, what the heck? Okay, the fact that this is a truth bullet is... okay. Huh. Man. A remote-controlled air conditioner. Air conditioner? Could it be? Hey, all of you. Why can't you act a little more grown up? Someone knocked into the air conditioner controls in the office while turning off the circuit breaker. What was that sound just now? Yeah, someone was trying to reach for it. This air conditioner is probably the only machine inside this room. And the air conditioner's remote control. The timer is set to 11:30 p.m. What? There's a timer? I'm pretty sure Byakuya's time of death was around the same time, If so, that means that mechanical sound before the blackout, it probably came from this air conditioner. My flashes of inspiration aren't as bad as I thought. Oh, there's a timer. Okay, then maybe they didn't knock into the thing in the office. Why are their windows covered with iron plates? Does it have something to do with the renovation project? Remember that the one who requested a closed room was Byakuya, so the whole night vision thing is totally planned on his end. He wanted to create a situation where nobody could see beside himself. No, worrying about that is a waste of time. Blah. Such a huge table. There's nothing out of the ordinary. Oops. Oh, there were two. Aren't there two? Is it the same one? Okay. Whew. Under this very table, Byakuya was... First, I should investigate on top of the table. Though, the only thing on top of this table that really catches my eye is... this desk lamp. Huh, a desk lamp on top of the... Huh. It looks like an antique lamp and it seems rather heavy. The power cord was connected to the outlet, so it would have been useless during the blackout. Other than that, there's nothing else on the table that really stands out to me. So... now's not the time for me to flinch. I gotta do it! I let out a shout, as if to encourage myself, and quickly looked over beneath the table. Immediately, I noticed an unexplainable smell, like rusted iron, hanging in the air. Enduring the stinging pain in the back of my eyes, I slowly shifted my gaze toward Byakuya's body. Byakuya Togami, the ultimate affluent progeny. He was the kind of guy who said a lot of hurtful things. But he tried his best to lead everyone. Why? Why did he have to end up like that? The only thing I can do right now, for Byakuya's sake, is to uncover the truth behind his death. That's right. He would want you to protect everyone in his stead. What's this? It looks like binoculars, but... why is there a pair of binoculars beneath the table? Hajime, those aren't binoculars. Huh? Then what are they? Those are probably night vision goggles. Night vision goggles? I've seen them at the supermarket on this island. They also stock self-defense kits too. If that's the case, did the killer use these night vision goggles to kill Byakuya during the blackout? They could have hidden it. No, I'm pretty convinced that Byakuya is the one who planned the night vision stuff. Because he's the one who requested a room to be enclosed, right? Because otherwise, there would be sunlight. That's why we couldn't be in a room that wasn't enclosed. And now I see that the knife that was missing was taped underneath the table. A bloody knife. Is this the weapon that killed Byakuya? Hold on. How did the killer bring this knife to the dining hall in the first place? Byakuya thoroughly patted down everyone and thoroughly inspected every corner of this old building. And all the confiscated dangerous items were supposed to be placed in that duralumin case. It's possible they stole this knife from the case, or they hid it somewhere hard to find, like underneath the table. Also, there's one more thing about this knife that's strange. There's some kind of paint that's been applied to the hilt. Is it like night vision friendly paint? I don't know. In the dim light beneath the table, it seems to glow dully. Oh, it is. Could this be glowing paint? Doesn't make sense though, because right now, this kind of setup seems to be consistent with saying that Byakuya was trying to kill somebody, but why is he the one who died? Something stuck to the back of the table. Is this duct tape? There seems to be paint applied on the non-sticky side of the duct tape. In the dim light beneath the table, it seems to glow dully. Could this be glowing paint? There are multiple points on his body. The body is collapsed face down underneath the table, as if he was in the middle of attempting something. It looks like he was... According to the Monokuma file, he was repeatedly stabbed between the throat and the abdominal region. Repeatedly stabbed. Would one of us really do something so horrible? Can it be a suicide here? I don't know what to think. We'll check the truth bullets later. There's one more circle here, it seems like. The blood flowing from Byakuya's body formed a huge pool under the table. That's a lot of blood. There's blood splattered everywhere. Even the inner side of the tablecloth is covered in blood. The blood might have splattered all over the place when he got stabbed. But there don't seem to be any drag marks leading from the blood pool. No drag marks? Does that mean he died here? Okay. Despite the fact that it's just me, I think I'm working pretty hard. Even if it's just a little, I'm sure we're getting closer to the truth behind Byakuya's death. Now then, where should I investigate?
Hinata-kun.
Ah, Hajime, a moment? What is it? When we're finished with the investigation here, would you like to hear what everyone has to say together? If I go by myself, some people might not talk to me out of caution. Well, we've been told that one of us is a killer. It can't be helped if everyone's on edge right now. But why me? You're easy to talk to, and I feel like you have a scent similar to mine. What does that even mean? We both harbor special feelings toward Hope's Peak Academy. Isn't that right? Well, yeah, but... Fine. If we're going together, let's get on with it. There's no time for idle chit-chat. I'm glad. It'll be a great help. Special feelings, huh? I ship it. I ship this. Even so, what he said about us being similar, I don't think I agree. Me neither. Me neither. This guy's way too creepy. I guess for now, we should search the inside of this old building and listen to what the others have to say. Not just the dining hall. I think we should consider this whole building scene, the scene of the crime. After all, the blackout that took place at the time would have happened throughout the entire building. Yeah, you're right. Whoa! Oh, shit. Apparently, a great man once said, investigation should be done on foot. So, that's why I'm also using my feet. I'm just walking around for no particular reason. Well, if there's no reason, then there's no meaning. Hey Hajime, I just realized something. Could she, by any chance, know what happened during the blackout? Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing. Eh? How'd you know? So you did hear us, even though Hajime and I were just talking pretty softly just now. Not only do I have a perfect face, style, and personality, but I also have perfect ears. I see. If your hearing is so good, maybe you heard what actually happened during the blackout? When the blackout happened, you could hear everyone's voice throughout the dining hall, right? We couldn't tell, but you would have been able to make out who's who, right? Just leave it to Ibuki. It'll be easy as fried rice with gravy. But do you remember what happened or who talked? Huh? La 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 la! I'll heartily eat it for breakfast. Oh, you mean like it'll be easy as pie, except eating fried rice with gravy for breakfast is kind of heavy. Any fried rice that isn't fried rice with gravy is so wrong! She should make a metaphor with a more common type of fried rice, like egg fried rice or lettuce fried rice. Anyway, can you tell us what you heard?
Leave it to me! I'ma take a bite out of ya!
If you tell us, I'll let you bite Hajime later. What the fuck? Stop it! What if she takes you seriously? Let's see. The first person who raised their voice during the blackout was... That's right. It was Mahiru. Next was Kazuichi's voice, and then the next voice was mine. See, oh, I could only recognize Ibuki's because it was really distinct. This girl also has perfect memory, huh?
Yeah! What a nice remark I made! It's to the point and has its own unique charm.
Let's just continue. Then there were more voices, one after the other. I don't know if it's relevant, but Byakuya says, "What are you doing?" Not just what is going on. So did he notice something? Or was he kicked or something? Yeah, the translation doesn't make it obvious, but from what he's saying, it sounds like someone's doing something to him. Not necessarily killing him, but maybe someone just bumped into him. Gundam didn't say anything this whole time, but he seems to be a pretty quiet guy, huh?
Alrighties, that's pretty much it! Aren't I awesome? Praise me, give me lots of praise!
I heard you the first time. Seriously, don't get any closer. Hey Nagito, say something to her! Don't say you can bite him. Hey, did something happen? No, I was just thinking about what Byakuya said during the blackout. What Byakuya said? Why did he say something like that? Rather, why was he able to say that? Oh, is it because he could see at that point? Is that why it was weird? What the hell, what's going on here? This is... Sounds like... Yeah, I do believe the translation made it a lot less obvious, but he clearly said, "What are you doing?" So, I mean, that's not a phrase that you would exclusively say just because you can see. So I'm not too keen on making that conclusion right off the bat, but it does seem to be what Nagito is implying. What the hell? What's going on here? And this is... What do you mean? About that, why don't we discuss it after we've investigated a little more? For now, I can't really say anything for certain. Well, it's not like I really care. You should care. Anyway, don't you think Ibuki's account just now is an important clue that will lead us to the truth? Was he killed during the blackout or not during the blackout though? Like after the blackout? If he was killed during the blackout, then everyone who talked during the blackout is suspicious, right? No, that's not true either. Whatever.
Then praise me! Let me bite ya! Ow! Why are you really biting me?
Okay, thanks, Ibuki. Where did she bite me? That's the bigger problem. Sanya? Whoa! How did you get over there? How come Byakuya was able to say something like that in the darkness? Like, what the hell? What's going on here? Or this is... It makes me wonder. Let me in. Thank you. This storage room is really dusty and dark.
Yeah.
My hands were full cleaning the dining hall, so I couldn't even touch this room. It even has cobwebs. There's no way I could stay in here for a long time. It's gotta have something to do with this room. There's a lot of things going on in here, though. Clean tablecloth. Could the tablecloth have been replaced? Why, though? to mask the blood. I mean, there was still blood on that tablecloth. Nothing strange here. Laundry hamper, blood. Oh! There's a huge piece of cloth randomly shoved in here. Is this a tablecloth? Oh, a tablecloth? Wait, huh? Hold on, there's something on it. Is this a bloodstain?
Huh?
A bloodstain? Come here, take a closer look. It's too dark, I can't really see that clearly. What the fuck? Just look. There's no mistaking it. This is clearly a bloodstain. Which means this tablecloth is connected to Byakuya's murder, right? If that tablecloth has a bloodstain on it, then it's a possibility. Earlier, Monomi was bleeding a lot too, so... Seriously, it is a bloodstain! Why is this guy suddenly being so dismissive of that huge piece of evidence? So strange. There's an awful lot of boxes. We don't have time to go through each and every one of them. I guess I should leave them alone. A wise decision. Whatever, man. You're just selectively picking evidence to look at. Not good. Huh? Are these irons? Looks like they were recently turned on, but why are there 3 irons on this ironing table? Just as I thought, your eyes don't miss a thing. When I was looking for Byakuya after the blackout, I also found these irons, but... when I found them, all 3 of them were turned on. That's weird. Turned on? It'll be bad if another blackout happens, so I turned them off. But doesn't this feel kind of sinister? Someone ironing the tablecloth? Why? Sinister? Oh, this is all too strange. Hey Hajime, how much longer are you gonna stay in this dark place? You're just wasting your time. Let's move on and investigate the other places already. Why are you... I don't like this guy. Ah, I get it. You're right. He's being so, like, dismissive of all the evidence. We gotta be thorough and stuff, okay? Kyoko did not teach me to stay in one place for 5 seconds and look at the evidence and call it a day. Good lord, can you not be, like, right there? Oh my god, it scared the shit out of me. There is something I want to ask you. What is it? It appears that only this wall is a different color and material. Why is that? Oh, it's a Japanese thing. I'm kidding. Oh, it's probably a fire door. Fire door? You've never seen one before? It's a door that shuts to keep fire from spreading by containing it. If that happens, you can run away, right? I thought usually a fire door would have the handlebar kind of, not doorknob, but the door opening mechanism, because the doorknob is not very good for fire doors, right? I see. It is like a barrier, just like lining up plastic bottles around the house. What? That's only done to keep cats from getting in. You know about keeping cats from getting inside, but you don't know about fire doors? Truly, I am culturally ignorant. I am ashamed of myself. Even this is relevant? We never got to, like, look at this or anything. There's 2. Where does the fire door usually go? Does it lead outside? Oh no, I should check my pets. Oh, okay. Chill out, okay? Oh my god. Well, time to check the kitchen. What do you gotta say? Since we've come all this way, let's investigate this area just for the heck of it. What is with this guy's flip-floppy attitude? Hey, Hajime, you won't find anything in the storage room. Let's go. Hey, let's go stay in the kitchen because we might find something. This guy. Hey, were you in the kitchen during the blackout, Teru? That blackout totally startled me. At first, I thought it was just in the kitchen, but when I finally managed to get out of the kitchen, the hallway was pitch black too. And then I heard everyone's voices, so I fumbled along the wall and tried to feel my way to the dining hall. Huh. But that place was pitch black too. It was, like, pitch black everywhere. Huh. Couldn't you have used that kitchen stove as a light?
Yeah.
That's impossible. This gas stove needs electricity to work, so it was directly affected by the blackout. I see. Then I guess it's not possible. Since you work with fire in the kitchen, I figured you'd be able to use it as a light source or something, but I guess it's not that easy. Can I confirm what he said again here? Wait. I finally managed to get out of the kitchen. The hallway was pitch black too. I fumbled along the wall and tried to feel my way to the dining hall. But when Mikan fell, he didn't come into the dining hall or anything. Because when Mikan fell, the lights were already back on, right? So if he was startled, wouldn't he come rushing into the dining hall? It's kind of odd. Yup. Well, just from reading through this list, it looks like the knife next to Byakuya's body didn't come from the kitchen. It appears to have been brought from the outside. From outside? Then how did the killer get past Byakuya's body check? Strange, isn't it? I mean, he didn't even go easy on the girls when he was performing the pat-downs. If that's the case, they probably brought the knife in advance and hid it somewhere. I feel like Byakuya did. Cause the place where he died, that was right where the knife was being hidden. Like taped beneath the table. But why is he dead? Still, it's surprising how much equipment this kitchen has. There are iron plates for barbecuing, and even a portable stove for cooking hot pots. But this is all stuff that doesn't pertain to the murder, so I guess it doesn't really matter. I agree. Really? I thought for sure that the knife that was missing was the knife that was on the list, but couldn't be found. Oh yeah, no wait, yeah, it was a skewer. Forgot again. Yup. Oh, it's a dish fit for a tropical island. I'd never be able to get meat like this in Aoyama or Azabu. I'll never be able to get meat like this in my hometown, much less Aoyama or Azabu. I get it, you don't have to repeat yourself, but it's so big. Where did you get it? I asked Nekomaru. Apparently, he killed the cow at the ranch with his bare hands and brought it over. What? His bare hands? That's a little hard to believe, but it doesn't seem completely impossible either. Those hands of his, they look like they specialize in punching things. I wouldn't want to get punched by those hands. Seriously, Nekomaru's so wild. He's totally right at home in a country setting. I'm so jealous. My hometown is near Aoyama and Azabu. Okay, so wild country things like that, they slip my mind a lot, you know. Those places are probably urban. Again, with trying to appear sophisticated. Well, I guess this meat has gone to waste, since this awfulness happened right when the party started. The only ones who ate any food were Akane and Peko, who took some portions for herself. Don't say that. After I worked so hard to cook the world's most refined party dishes, only 2 people actually tasted them. Well, it's not like I actually believe it, but if there really is a killer out there, I'd probably never be able to forgive that killer. He's scary when he's mad. I want some. Oh, look at that sushi. Oh my god. Guess I'm pretty much done here for now. Nagito, let's get going. Yeah, sure thing. Whew.